This weekend's adventure takes me to Red Boiling Springs, Tennessee. We're headed to the Thomas House Hotel. It's about an hour outside of Nashville. Built in the late 1880s as a mineral spring resort. Now it's known for its hauntings. Got about 30 people joining me this weekend for overnight lodging, meals, my documentary screening and presentations, and then a lights out all night ghost hunt. We're loaded up with shirts and supplies. Our merch table's looking a little thin at the Thomas House. Time to restock. Well, the trip is slowed down to a crawl. Looks like we got a traffic accident up here. GPS says 48-minute wait time. Great. Open roads. Bit of snow still on the ground. So we're in Baxter, Tennessee. This would have been the stop that people would have had to take at this exact train station if people wanted to go to the Thomas House. They would have traveled from all over the country, Washington, D.C., Nashville, Boston, wherever. They would have come here by rail, and then they would have to charter a horse and buggy or a new automobile, which had just come out at the time in the 1800s, 1890s. And they would have had to take that to the Thomas House on unimproved roads. It takes about an hour to get there now. So imagine how long it would take on a horse to get to Red Boiling Springs at that time. Right across from the train station is the Baxter City Hall. Not much here. Maybe this is town square. Moving on. So we're all, hold on. As I'm driving, I can see all this loose rock all along the way. And there's all these little caves. Definitely not going in there. But there's other ones all along here. Here's another one. One of them back here looked big enough to maybe walk through. Look at that one. I'm gonna have to climb up there though. Looks a little slippery. There's another one right here. Here it is. Look at that. Oh, wow. This all looks real loose. Look at these rocks. I don't know. Let's go in just a little bit. See what's in there. Can't really tell how far it goes. Maybe this will be an exploration for another day. Definitely not going to be today, though. Goes back quite a bit. I don't know if they connect or where they go. But they're all through here. Looks like a little critter's going in that one. We've arrived to the Thomas House Hotel. There it is on the hill. just looks haunted from here. Across the street we can see the church. Notoriously haunted. Definitely be going there tonight. So here it is, the Thomas House Hotel, built in the late 1880s as a mineral spring resort. Sits on top of solid limestone. Follows built right on top of a ley line. The ley line follows an ancient Indian trail. It's also home to a cult at one time. There's been numerous fires, deaths, disappearances, and now all kinds of paranormal activity. Here's the old pool. Definitely not in use anymore. Terrible accident in the 60s where a little boy named Edwin Rush drowned in the pool when his brother, lifeguard, left him alone to go to the hotel and eat lunch. When they came back, they found him drowned here. You can see the Thomas House in the distance, overlooking the pool. Just right across the creek is the old church. We're trying to get a restoration project going to save the church. It's starting to cave in. Lots of hauntings there. Actually, one of the hot spots and highlights of the event each weekend that we come here. So we definitely have to save the church. Everything from glowing balls of light, phantom music coming from the halls, or from the walls, I'm sorry. We've had the doors open before and close on command. Here's the old pool house. Hasn't been used since probably the 90s. Taking a look inside the old pool house. Pretty much used just for storage now. They used this as a community pool for a little while. There wasn't a pool in Red Boiling Springs, so a lot of people would come here to use this pool. Looks like age 2 and under were free. 3 and up is $3. If you come after 4, you only have to pay $1.50. There's a lifeguard's whistle. And their old sound system that they used to play music over the pool while everyone enjoyed the sun. Wonder if the old phone works. Nope. Looks like the clock stopped at 9:30. Daryl, the owner, told me that this tree is one of the largest trees of this kind in the state of Tennessee. And that somebody from the state comes out once a year to measure it. It is large. Behind the Thomas house are the last 2 remaining. There were 5 at one time. Some people call them slave houses, but they're not. They were segregation houses. This is where the people of color would have to live, the housekeepers and the cooks. Even if you were married, men lived in one and women lived in another one. So they were separated. You can see one of the original signs, Hotel Cloyd. Look at that old sign. Stop at Hotel Cloyd. Swimming, golf, mineral baths. And it looks like it says great food. I think that's what it says. They should restore that. This one here is just full to the wall to wall with cabinets and doors and chairs. We should have a bonfire and open this one up. Looks like there's a second floor. There's a way to get up right there. Nothing to stand on though. Some old bottles. And somebody's secret stash of mustard. And styrofoam coolers. This one's in a little better shape. Complete with carpet and drywall. Here's an old mattress. So we're setting up inside, getting ready for tonight's festivities. Got Krista is going to be running the show tonight. So she's testing the lights and sound. 4 o'clock, doors open, and guests are checking in.
Thank you. Thank you.
I was just acknowledging the slow lives. Old building, steady floors. Yeah, you got it.
So that was 30.
Okay. And you're with them, y'all's, okay.
We're all good.
I just want to make sure I get
They're
everybody
in that
to keep.
room.
Okay.
And then I'm in 41.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, she's already. Okay.
Joe, you want sign? You sign you.
Oh, here.
Here.
Oh.
I think we have to sign.
Oh, Jennifer's looking at
Okay.
it. Yeah, she's got your keys. Where did Tori go?
Upstairs.
She went upstairs.
I didn't realize we all had back problems.
Yeah.
All I know is we'll pick up 2 kids' voices in here quite a bit, but they like never really leave this area. Now we've heard Mr. Cloyd. We've heard the whistle up here. This is where we hear the whistle the most. We've heard doorknobs twisting and rattling. We've heard footsteps, doors open, whistling, walking, knocking on walls is pretty common up here as well. I can't really see that, but that way is. So, Mr. Cloyd? Mr. Cloyd, we're locked out of our rooms. Mr. Cloyd, could you please bring your keys and open up a door?
Mr. Floyd, I don't know how to whistle. Can you help me? Can you teach me?
Thomas Tyler Cloyd, can you push forward towards me? Can you push forward towards my voice so we can all see you? We want to know that you're here. We would like to see you with our eyes. Maybe you can just show just your face if you can't show your whole body. Could you do that? We need some proof that you're here, please.
I'm going to try to put my headphones on so I can try to hear better.
Well, that wraps up this weekend. Saying goodbye to the Thomas House Hotel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Lets me know that you care. You can also give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends if you like. If you like these videos and you want to join us on some of these ghost hunts, head over to my website, ghosthuntweekends.com. Links are in the description below. And that'll do it.